So Graham, we're here today having a look at the new announcement for Zoom Rooms that we made today. So I guess here we have a Zoom Room.
Correct, so we have our new Neat 2 running native Zoom 6.0, so the latest application and the latest Neat firmware set up here on a dual screen system.
Nice. So what has this typically looked like when you're joining Teams meetings?
So yeah, interop, it's called direct guest join. So I simply forward the invite or invite the room to the meeting, and it loads up technically a web browser in the background, and then it joins the Teams meeting. So I've got some colleagues here on the call already, and we can see here, they're on the call, and we see we've got some hands raised, we've got our preview. However, on this dual screen system, we're just replicating. So not a great experience in this dual screen setup.
Yeah, and you don't get a sort of good connection with the people, right?
Yeah.
And I guess one of the other challenges many customers are talking about is the lack of ability to content share when they have features in the room.
Correct, so if I went to share content, please join it with your client. So you have to get your laptop out, get your Zoom client, or go to zoom.share.us. When you've already got maybe a cable provisioned in the room where you can plug in your HDMI.
Yeah. So I think this is a good demo of what it looks like today, but this is not the announcement. The announcement is what we can do. So let's switch gears and have a look at what it will look like tomorrow.
Indeed, so what we're going to do is enable our tenant in Zoom with the PEXUP key, so we can do the PEXUP Connect for Zoom rooms.
All right, Graham, so here we're back. Now you've reconfigured your system. What did you do?
So I got my PEXUP tenant key, put that into my ZTM portal, and enabled it for my rooms. Very simple.
Okay, so let's see what happens when we rejoin the meeting.
So I simply hit join. So again, it's got the Microsoft Teams invite. I've forwarded it to the meeting room, click join, and what I also did in the Zoom portal was rearrange the order. So web or PEXUP Connect. So I put PEXUP Connect at the top, tick the box, put in the tenant key, and here we go.
Perfect. So now we get people across both screens, and we can also see the PEXUP AI kick in and automatically zoom in on people. So when there is only one person on sort of in front of the camera, and this is quite common, right?
Yep.
You sit at home on your laptop.
Exactly.
And this is a pretty immersive view.
It's great. So what we also have here on the controller is the full control for my Zoom room. So previously we had just a simple mute, sync, volume control, hang up, but we've got full control on here, and even I've got the share content button. So what that does now is when we do have our physical cable, this now shows us content.
Really nice. And previously the screen was just duplicated, right?
Yep.
So what will happen now when someone is sharing content?
Right, let's share some content from one of these Teams users, and what will happen is it will move all our video to one screen and then put our content on the second screen.
Yeah.
Very simple.
So here we have the screen share, and then we have all the 4 video participants moved over to the other screen. And we can even see one participant raising his hand. So you get some of the features from Teams, but keep in mind this is a Zoom room.
Correct. This is a native Zoom room, but now dialing Microsoft Teams and actually getting some great features on the Teams side, so you don't feel excluded, and you get great high quality meetings.
All right. So Graham, we talked about content share, right? But content sharing from Neat devices is not just HDMI sharing.
Correct. So we've developed what we call our Neat App Hub, which now allows us to put different applications on our touchscreen devices. And we've also developed a technology called Neat Share. So yes, you've got physical HDMI, but let's see what we can do with wireless
so
Neat Share.
You can demo that here?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Let's do this. Let's head over here.
Have a look.
So here we have our Neat Board 50. And this is running our App Hub mode. So we've got different applications, so you may be using different collaboration apps in your organization, or you want to discuss maybe a new map, a new location. So what I'm able to do is hit Start Sharing. And through our Pulse platform, the rooms are paired, and I can start, for example, Google Maps here, and then whatever I see on my screen here is then replicated into our Zoom meeting through PEXUP Connect.
Actually, it's a Teams meeting.
Through our Zoom device.
It's easy to forget, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is really, really seamless.
Yeah.
And being able to use a board with Google Maps.
So yeah, bring that in as your companion mode, which also Zoom has as well. So we've got another board you could bring in Zoom mode. So again, in larger spaces, you want multiple boards, why not bring them in?
It's a really, really nice content share experience.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks a lot, Graham.
Thank you.
Excellent demo.